Over 20 years ago, Quebec journalist and conspiracy lover Serge Monast claimed that NASA intends to fulfill a new age religion, with a technologically simulated second coming of the Antichrist. He described the 4 steps in his famous book NASA Bluebeam Project. The first step of the space agency would be the collapse of all archaeological acquaintance, alleges Monast. According to him, there will be unnatural earthquakes in specific locations that will lead to fake discoveries. These discoveries will point to people, there are mistakes in the basic religious doctrines, hence persuading them to think all the doctrines are wrong. Psychological preparations for that first step have already been implemented with the film, 2001, A Space Odyssey, the Star Trek series, and Star Wars, all of which deal with invasions from space and the coming together of all nations to repel the invaders, Monast said. The last films, Jurassic Park, deals with the theories of evolution, and claim God's words are lies. Monast believes all these science fiction movies exist to brainwash people and equip them for the New World Order. Step 2, during the second stage, the space show will eventually demonstrate to the world the new Messiah, Maitreya. This will give people the idea of a new world religion. The second step involves a gigantic space show with 3-dimensional optical holograms and sounds, laser projection of multiple holographic images to different parts of the world, each receiving a different image according to predominating regional national religious faith, Monast said. The new Messiah's rise will lead to sacred wars and hopeless destruction of human life. Monast further said that by several types of mind control, even the most intelligent human beings will be tricked. Step 3, the third step in the Bluebeam Project book is named telepathic, two-way communication. This step discusses the possibility of artificial intelligence to be conveyed through satellite in order to achieve mind control throughout the whole planet. If a people do not believe this kind of technology is possible, or that it is science fiction, those people put themselves in great jeopardy, said Monast. Step 4, the last step involves the supernatural exhibition by electronic means and includes 3 bearings. Initially, the United Nations will fake an alien invasion. This action will challenge many countries to start using nuclear weapons to defend themselves. Second, they will need to convince the Christians that aliens invaded in order to save them from the demons. The third bearing will blend electronic and supernatural powers to the extent of urging people into a mad hysteria, suicide, and murder. After the completion of the 4 steps, we will no longer live in a world we acknowledge today. In particular, humankind will face a dictatorial regime. During such govern, those who will have the contrary opinion will undergo medical experiments or slave labor. The Bluebeam Project book came out in 1994. Only 2 years after, Monast died of a heart attack, although he didn't have any history of heart disease.